Hey guys, so today is going to be November favorites, and as far as makeup goes, there were only two things that kind of blew me away the month of November. The first thing is the Morphe James Charles palette, and the irony is I was not going to get this. First I wanted it, then I changed my mind and I thought I didn't want it, and then I decided ultimately to get it, and I'm really glad that I did because it's so much fun to play with. There's so many different colors. You can do so many different kinds of looks. I would love to have seen a taupe and a gray and maybe a silver in here instead of having like 7 browns. But you know, like I said in my other videos that I did about the palette, it's not my creation, so I don't get to choose. But yeah, I am really glad that I got this, and the quality seems to be really good. The shadows are super pigmented. Some of them are pressed pigments. If you want more information about this, I did 2 videos on it. I did a review, and then I did a first impressions video where I'm actually using the palette. So you can watch those if you want more information, but I am really glad that I got this. And I'm sure that I'm going to have loads of fun with that in the future as well. And the other thing that really blew me away this month is the Kylie Jenner liquid lipsticks. I ended up getting 4. And some of those look kind of similar, but that kind of gives you the mindset that I've been in when it comes to color recently. These are just types of shades that I'm drawn to. So some of them were lip kits and some of them were just a standalone liquid lipstick. Let's see, I got Charm and Boy Bye for the standalone lipsticks. Boy Bye, I definitely used that. That's one of the most used out of the 4. So if I was only going to get one of those, I would probably get Boy Bye out of those 2. And then I got the lip kits, Candy K and Posy K. And I think I've used these probably about the same amount. I really like both of those. But the formula of her liquid lipsticks are unbelievable. And the lip liners are good too. The ones that were lip kits that came with lip liners. They're really good too. But yeah, definitely worth the price, I would say. And they've had them at Ulta every time I've been in there. They haven't run out of stock or anything, which is nice. So they must have anticipated that it was going to be a popular item and had plenty. But I think that was part of the reason why I kept going back and getting more and more and more, was because I was afraid that they would run out of stock and then may never even carry it again, because we don't really know what the future holds when it comes to this collab between Ulta and Kylie. It's probably going to depend on what they ended up with for sales. Those are the only 2 things that really stood out to me for the month of November for makeup. So I'm going to jump right into my non-beauty favorites. If you have Netflix and you have never seen the TV series Dark, then check it out because it's not new. I think it's been out for about probably like 4 or 5 months, but I didn't watch it right away because when I read the description of it, I said to myself, oh, after reading the description, I thought, I don't think I would like that, because they described it as kids go missing in this small town or something. And also, I wasn't sure if there were subtitles because it's not an American show, it's a German show. And I have watched shows with subtitles in the past, but it's more work, you know. Sometimes it's worth it, but anyway, no, there aren't subtitles. The show, even though it's a German TV show, it was done in English. And if you watch it in Germany, I don't know. Those of you who are subscribed to me that live in Germany, you can tell me, do you have to watch it in German subtitles? No, probably not, right? Because a lot of the European countries seem to learn English in schools, so a lot of you are bilingual, which is awesome. I took French in school, in high school, and I don't really remember it that well now. I took 3 years of it, but I'm definitely not fluent in French. As a matter of fact, I wouldn't even say that I could speak conversational French, um, but I can read it, especially when it comes to a lot of the makeup brands on the labels and stuff. I can pronounce the words. But anyways, yeah, so Dark ended up being not what I thought it was going to be. It's a fantastic show. If you have the same tastes as me, then you will probably like it. I don't want to tell you too much about it because it's almost impossible to describe what the show is really about without giving giving away the interesting aspects of it. But yeah, just try it. You'll be hooked after the first episode. And if not after the first, definitely after the second. Because I've noticed with a lot of Netflix shows that you watch the first episode and you're like, it's okay, but what the heck is going on? So a lot of times, though, it's because they don't want you to know right away what is going on, and you have to watch more episodes to kind of piece it all together. So it's a great show. Anyway, well worth watching. Another non-beauty favorite for me this month is my Chefman air fryer. I have the Chefman XL 3.5 liter digital air fryer, and I got this at Target. I have used this every single day since I bought it. I love it so much. The reason why I love it is it's convenient. You can throw stuff in there and set the temperature and the time and forget about it for a few minutes. Halfway through the cooking process, though, you should, if it's something flat like a hamburger or a steak or a frozen fish fillet or something like that, you should flip it halfway through the cooking process. But if you're cooking something like that isn't flat, that's round and that there's a bunch of, you still should go in there and move it around so that it doesn't stick to the pan. But anyways, the reason why I love it so much, aside from everything I just said, is because it's the texture of the food that gets me. They call it an air fryer because it's supposed to emulate the texture of fried food. And I think they do that pretty well because the outside gets crispy, but the inside is soft and moist and hot. And I just think it is amazing. I mean, obviously, I use it every single day. But the things that I've tried so many different things, and it is really good to cook a steak or a hamburger. But the things that it really impresses the heck out of me on are, I actually saved these wrappers so that I could show you, chicken nuggets. And my favorite ones, these are like so delicious, like way more delicious than any other frozen chicken nuggets I've ever tried. These are the Applegate Naturals gluten-free chicken nuggets. So I guess because the coating on the outside doesn't have wheat in it, it gives the whole thing a different flavor, and oh my God, they are delicious. So it says no antibiotics ever, Applegate humanely raised, made with only white meat chicken, breaded nugget-shaped chicken patties, minimally processed. If you don't have an air fryer, you could put these in a regular oven or a toaster oven or even a microwave if that's your thing. But I feel like in the air fryer, they are just amazing. And in case you're wondering, since they are gluten-free, what that coating is, if you ever want to know basically what is in something, the main composition of something, just look at the first 3 ingredients and that will tell you the whole story. because they have to list the ingredients in order of how much there is of that in there. So the first ingredient is white meat chicken, the second one is rice flour, and the third one is water. And there's more things after that. So I guess because it's a rice flour coating, it gives it a whole different flavor, and I just absolutely love it. Another thing that's a real standout in the air fryer are the Anastasia crispy bite-sized sweet potato puffs. And this is basically like a tater tot made from sweet potatoes. And these are non-GMO, 0 grams trans fats. And for the ingredients on these, the first 3 ingredients are sweet potatoes, cane sugar, and cornstarch. The cane sugar kind of throws me, but the total grams of sugars in these are 8 grams. So that isn't really a lot of sugar in the scheme of things. But if you're somebody that's doing keto, you can't, have any added sugars, so you wouldn't be able to have these. But if you're not on the keto diet, or you're not trying to lose weight or anything, these are really, really delicious. And the other thing that I want to show you that is fantastic in the air fryer, and maybe my most favorite thing of all, I have to pause the video and go get it because it's in the freezer. Okay, I think this is my second bag of these because they are my favorite thing. Green Giant Veggie Tots. I tape the bag after each serving. I roll it up and tape it and put it back in the freezer because I can never get those things that are supposed to squish together. I can never do that. But Green Giant Veggie Tots, broccoli and cheese. And let's see, great alternative to potato tots and fries. 1 full serving of broccoli in each serving. No artificial flavors. And then for ingredients on these, the first ingredient is broccoli, the second ingredient is water, and the third ingredient is modified food starch. But these are so delicious, you guys. And instead of eating potatoes, because those sweet potato puffs I showed you, I tried to limit the amount of potato type things I have because it's very high in starch and carbs and, so this is broccoli and cheese, and oh my God, these are so delicious. I'm telling you. And in the air fryer, I cook them. I give them probably a little bit more extra time than what somebody else would because I like them to get a little bit brown on the outside. And then the inside is just still like soft. The broccoli and the cheese is soft, but the outside is crispy. Oh my God. So amazing. Green Giant, if you haven't looked at Green Giant frozen vegetables at the store lately, take a look because they have so many new products. Like, vegetables aren't just vegetables anymore. They've made them all so interesting. But yeah, I really go crazy over these. I can see on the bag there, they show little brown spots on there, so apparently I had the right idea by giving them a little bit of extra crispiness. But yeah, these are delicious. So I think that's it for my November favorites. I think I've covered all the bases. Oh, no, I forgot something really important. Hold on, I gotta go put these back in the freezer and go get that last thing. I can't believe I almost forgot this because I spent so much time on this and I enjoyed it so much, but this is what I read the month of November. It's Percy Jackson and the Olympian series by Rick Riordan. It's a 5-book set, and the illustration on the side of it, but oh my God, I enjoyed this so much. This is not the first series that I've read by Rick Riordan. I actually went backwards because I read the Trials of Apollo series first, which is his most recent series, and after that I was hooked. I was like, okay, give me more, and I thought I should start at the beginning with the Percy Jackson and the Olympian series, and so I read that. And when I finished that, I was thinking about reading another series because he has a whole bunch of them. This guy is a prolific author. And I thought, no, I think I'm gonna space it out. I don't want to go through all his books like really fast right away. I want to kind of space it out more and read something different. So I got the Hunger Games trilogy. And I had already seen all the movies. I love Jennifer Lawrence. Oh, she's so pretty and she's so talented. And she's so charismatic. There's just something about her. It's like, you know, if I could be friends with a celebrity, that's who I would pick. But I'm reading, actually, I just finished the first book in the trilogy. And it reminded me how much I love those movies. So, yeah, I finished the first book and then I still have the other two in the series to go. And the first book, anyway, I can't say about the whole series, but the first book followed the movie. Well, I should say the movie followed the book pretty close. It wasn't exactly the same, but for the most part, they did a really good job. It made me realize what a good job they did when they made the movie in following the book. So that's it. That's it. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you're not subscribed already, please hit that subscribe button. And I will see you in the next video. Bye, guys.